About, as your role as team simulator driver, how do you help the team with their performance at a race weekend?
Yeah, it's actually quite strange for me to be trackside. I'm normally in a dark room with a screen in front of me driving laps and laps and laps. But yeah, it's quite exciting, to be honest, to be with them in the simulator. There's a lot that we do, there's a lot of correlations. So even though I'm in France and the team can either be obviously here in London or in China or Japan, we'll be sending data back to back and correlating things, testing things that they don't have time to do trackside. And ultimately they turn up with a package into each session that they can trust a little bit more and in a better window, basically. And it's good fun. It's different to what I've done in the past, so it's nice to contribute to the team. Of course, we do the race simulations as well, and even simulating a bit of wet driving as well, because we've had a lot of wet races, although not this weekend, hopefully. But it just gives them as much data as possible.
And tell us about the sim. So I guess we're not talking about like a rig someone have in their bedroom, right?
Yeah, the simulator that Nissan have, it's really impressive. It's a Dynisma simulator, which is it's a multi-million-pound setup, basically, to put it lightly. And it's a little bit shorter than the ceiling here, and it's 12 meters wide. It's very large. It's got like 6 projectors, and it's a bit of kit. It's not something that anyone could jump into.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. And in fact, the team, when they do the track walk on a Friday morning, they will measure using special devices how grippy the tarmac is, and they'll send that data back to the team in Paris to make sure that the sim is basically as close to the racetrack as possible. That's mega. And then your other role, you're official rookie driver for the team. So what would the top 3 pieces of advice you could give to aspiring young racing drivers?
I think the main thing is to enjoy it. I think I first got into motorsport with my dad, and it was a hobby and it was a lot of fun. I'm very, very, very fortunate that it's turned into a career, but even still sometimes I find myself taking it so seriously and putting a lot of pressure on myself that actually I take a step back and enjoy it and remember why I got into it. And that's, I think, the most important thing. Is if you're having fun, then that's the main part. I mean, we're so lucky to do what we're doing, and it's the same if you're an engineer or so on. If you don't find yourself enjoying it, then maybe you can help out in some other capacity. You can be a driver or a mechanic, or there's always a place for you in motorsport.
Brilliant. And have you got out much in the Gen 3 Evo car this year?
I've been very fortunate to drive the car 3 times, so I went to, actually this might have been like December that I went to Miami, but I'm going to count it in the season. I went to Miami for FP0, which was really fun, and that's on a race weekend. I went to Formula E in Madrid for the rookie test. That was quite a successful test as well. That's after the race weekend. And then Valencia for the all-female test. So I've had a few outings. I'm very fortunate to do that, and it's a pleasure always to drive this car.
And obviously with Gen 4 coming along, hopefully you'll be getting in the Gen 4 car at some point.
I mean, fingers crossed. It looks like an absolute beast. There's nothing that I can compare it to in motorsport. It's very one of one, and I'm excited to see the racing next year and how it develops and how the teams keep progressing forward. But it's a new era of Formula E, and it's going to be that much more exciting for you guys, the fans. 800
horsepower, 4-wheel drive, full aero. Sam Bird earlier was telling us corner speeds of over 200 miles an hour at Navarra the other day, so impressive. Right, last quick question for you then, quick fire, street circuit or race circuit, what's your favourite?
Can I say both?
Oh,
I like
contra.
both. They both have different elements, you know. The street circuit is high risk, high reward, but then the finesse of a normal circuit is just as satisfying as well.
Very good. Well, Abbi's going to now get herself tooled up with the t-shirt cannon there, and we're going to start firing some merchandise into the stand. And coming up soon, we have team principal Tommaso Volpe. So Abbi's going to start firing now, so stand by.